Switch on your videos and let's just have a quick chat. Nice to see you all joining constantly, consistently. How are you feeling today? Anyone new that I haven't spoken to?
Probably me.
Shekhar, welcome.
Hello.
Yes, I haven't spoken to you, right? So you're joining this meditation from the beginning or now?
No, actually, I didn't know about this before. It started from 6th, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I got to know when Preeti ji messaged in the group.
Right.
So
Today
I
is the
joined.
16th day, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if we reach another 5 days, 21 days is a good achievement, but we aim to do it for 41 days. But welcome.
I'm actually doing the Rudra Abhishekam and chanting daily. Preeti ji is hosting that.
That's right.
So
In the morning India time.
yeah, I'm determined to do it till August 31st.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Mohanji always says two things, for your spiritual journey, he says there are 2 Ds. There are 2 Ds that you have to, anybody wants to say what the 2 Ds are? Anyone knows?
Devotion and determination.
Determination and?
Dedication.
Anyone
Dedication.
wants to try?
Dedication.
No.
Discipline.
Yes, that's right. Discipline and determination. So discipline is very important. There are things that would come in a day or one day is okay, let me take a break today. Or okay, this is too difficult, maybe I will. So discipline is very, very important. And determination. So again, the discipline that brings that consistency, right? Your determination is conviction, and discipline will bring consistency. So conviction and consistency is what will take you, give you the success. So yes, he talks about in spiritual journey. So that's why. So it's amazing that all of you who are consistently doing it. And I don't know, I mean, it's maybe too soon, but it's 16 days, 15 days that you have all done, most of you. Is there something that you're feeling that has happened after doing 15 days of this meditation? I mean, there doesn't have to be a very big thing, but just in case if you feel, even if you feel that how you connect to Mohanji has changed slightly, or you feel something in your emotional level or anything like that. There's nothing big or small. There is no judgment, but just I'm just curious to know.
Subhashri, I feel that I've become calmer and I'm handling situations in a much better way than I used to do. Earlier, I used to be very reactive. Now, I think I respond instead of reacting. So I think before I, do anything.
And why do you think that has happened? What changed? This is just contemplation, not analysis.
I just accept my life as it is. Earlier, there was a lot of resistance. Why this? Why not? Now I take everything as a flow. And this has happened probably because of the connect with Mohanji has become stronger. Earlier, he used to be like, of course, my guru, but a little distant. But now he's like coming closer and closer and, becoming a part of me. Like, so it's more, whatever I do it as a devotion to him, as a service to Mohanji. Like, what can I do for the world? What can I do for him? So at least let me improve myself. I'm coming more from that plane.
Beautiful. So if I just, if I understand what you said correctly, by doing this consistently, this meditation, you feel that your devotion for your guru, Mohanji in this case, has grown, and that has made your connection stronger. And this connection with him, his presence with you, then helps in your, things that used to make you resist things or not accepting. Now with his presence and because of the strong connection, you think, okay, I can accept this, or even if it is something, I don't need to resist because he's there with me. And that has in turn improved your other things. That's what you wanted to say, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Wonderful. That's such a beautiful observation and realization as well. I'm sure everybody would it's like if you think about why do we resist things, why can't we accept things, it's always there is a kind of anxiety or fear factor. Can I really do it? What will happen if I accept this? Or what will there is the resistance comes when we have some kind of fear most of the time, or some type of hatred, dislike, but when you feel that Mohanji is there with me, I have nothing to fear. If I have to fall, I know he will hold me. And even if I have to fall, if I fall because of my karmic agenda, I know he will make sure that I have just a little bruise, not a big thing. So that faith in your guru can only come when you feel that you are inseparable, like he is there with you all the time, you are always there with him, and so you both are inseparable, right? So the aim of this meditation is to that. That's the truth anyway. Actually, we are inseparable, but we don't see that most of the time, or sometimes we don't see it, and that separation then brings this fear and doubts and anxiety and all that comes in. But otherwise, if you think if he's there, then why would I get scared? And so everything acceptance, okay, let it come, whatever, Mohanji hai na, like that's the that's like
very true. And also when you and also when you feel that Mohanji is so close to you and like in your heart, in your soul, then you also feel like cleaning your heart and soul and keeping that place very sacred and very pure. So the self-improvement starts from there.
That's so true. That reminded me on very funny thing. This was I think few years back. Mohanji was coming to London, and we were. I used to have a Mohanji's photo on this car dashboard, like a thing that you keep on the dashboard, and it was like a small photo frame. And so when Mohanji came and he was sitting in the car and he saw that, and I said, Mohanji, now because of your photo is here, whenever Harish and I they're in the car, I don't fight. We don't fight anymore, thinking that, well, Mohanji is here because that photo reminds of your presence, so we don't fight. So then Mohanji said, he said, don't fight with him, but that's true, right? When God is there, you won't do anything wrong. When Mohanji is there, you won't do anything that he doesn't, that he doesn't like, right? So that's true. So when you know that this is the heart where he lives, how can you have hatred and anger and sadness and depression in this heart where he lives, So, and also it's the truth that when sun comes, darkness goes. So when Mohanji comes in your heart, all this will go away. So yeah, thank you so much, Anita. Thank you. It was lovely to hear that.
Yeah.
Who else wants to say?
Jai Mohanji.
Jai Mohanji, thank you. Dhanalakshmi, you have opened your video. You want to share how are you feeling in these days, 15 days?
I'm feeling a lot better now. I was quite poorly in health. So now my health has improved a lot and I'm sitting and doing the meditation. One important change that has brought to me is procrastination and making major decisions. I've been able to focus and make the decision, which I was quite fearful before. So, and it's actually a big decision that I had to make. So I was quite confident in making the decision now.
But and what made you being confident to be confident?
I think connecting with Mohanji himself, it comes with clarity, and he's an energy booster, and he just boosts our confidence, our self-esteem. And his reassurance that is always there with us, is walking with us. So that itself, his words, his promises, it's like the Baba's 11 promises, and many of the promises that he says, Mohanji says, I feel is Baba talking to me through him. For me, Sai Baba and Mohanji is no different. They are the same for me. So I see him as my Baba walking on earth and speaking. And whenever this is something that I have experienced, when I have got trouble moments, I'm upset, or something has happened, I will get the answer somehow through someone, or on WhatsApp. The next morning when I open, the message is there. Or when I come to the Facebook, the problem that I'm having, the answer is there on the the Facebook post, the message is there. So I know I'm deeply connected with him. So I'm really very grateful for Mohanji's presence in my life. What is really uncomfortable is, the phase that I have to go through, the challenges is really very intense. And, the purification that we go through, it's just not mentally, emotionally, physically, physically, gosh, that is really quite draining for me. And
but you have come a long way, right?
Yeah,
I remember on the first or second day of this meditation, you wrote saying that you couldn't sit, you had to lie down. In fact, you were there in your hospital bed. You messaged, I saw your message. And in the 15 days, today we see you sitting, and you're actually looking much, much better. And also to give you some credit that, even for everybody, I wrote to you personally, Dhanalakshmi, that regardless of what it is, I mean, everybody is going through something or other. We are not judging here, but the consistency that we talked about when we opened, that from lying in the hospital bed to doing meditation in the lying down position, to constantly not letting go even one day, even if there is delay or whatever, Dhanalakshmi will message everywhere, where is this meditation starting? When is it starting? So that to me is a big thing, because no matter what, you are there. You are there, you are not giving up. That is determination. When we spoke, Shekhar, earlier about determination and discipline, this is what I would say, determination and discipline. Yes, there is so many things happening in life, but not giving up. And also being aware that, Mohanji is with me. And this connection must be helping, otherwise why would you stick to this connection? You could give up easily. So this, I think, hats off to you, and I congratulate you and thank you for being inspiration, motivating everybody. I think this story, your story that we observe, is amazing. Yes, we all go through something up and down, but I really, hats off to you, man. Really, really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Anyone else? 15 days of meditation, how has it changed your connection with Mohanji? Have you started loving him more, or have you started hating him more? Anyone? We can gossip about Mohanji on this forum because this is Mohanji and I, so we can be free. I'm just joking. Nobody hates me. Yes, Shekhar, you wanted to say something. You opened your video.
Yeah, is it okay to sometimes get angry on Mohanji just because of our expectations? I get sometimes, just because I expect so much from him because of my current situations. I'm going through some situations right now. I tend to it's not in my hand. I just tend to expect from him because he's the only hope I have. So sometimes when I don't, I am having a rough day, or I don't get what I expected, sometimes I tend to get angry on Mohanji. Not that I'm hating him.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand. No,
I
but
just,
this anger is not really anger in a bad way. Yes,
Yeah.
you expect. First of all, thank you for sharing very openly and speaking your truth. Mohanji obviously knows this, so we can't, whether you say it or not, you cannot hide. He knows it.
Definitely.
But the thing is, this anger. Now you see, angry on your God happens. We have heard numerous stories, whether it is his mother Yashoda getting angry on baby Krishna, or the biggest devotee getting angry on Vishnu, or anyone. With your God, you can get angry, because, and that anger is not coming from the foundation of hatred. That anger is coming from the foundation of extreme devotion, extreme love, because you will not go and expect things from your neighbor,
Right.
outside person. You will only expect things from your parents, that I am hungry, mom, give me food, or I need this, dad, give me this. You will not go and ask the outside person on the road. So it's a different thing, that we should not have expectations. All that will go slowly and slowly. We don't go to university on day one. We have to first go through our nursery, primary school, secondary school, college, then we'll go to university. As long as you are growing, as long as you are climbing that path, knowing that Mohanji is there, that knowing that he is holding your hand, and you are following his uh, advice, following on the path that he is showing you, then even if there are expectations, even if there are anger, and they're falling each day, you observe. The thing is that today you observe, you are aware that, okay, in this day this did not happen, or I am in a problem and my problem did not go, and why did Mohanji not help me? And you had a expectation from him, or you had anger in him, but at least you are observing this, you are being aware of that. And then slowly you will know, did really Mohanji help me or not? You look back and you will see in which way Mohanji helped. Now,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm taking a little bit more time, but I want to give an example now. Just happened 2 days back on Monday. And I'm taking name here, because it's okay. I was going to share this story anyway. Priti Gopalatnam was here in London. I think sometime last week you all saw her. So she was here on Sunday, and Monday her mother was really not well, and she knew that her mother was in this condition, but nothing could be said about it, and she had to come to London for her daughter's sake. So she came here, and on Monday morning, her mother's situation went poorly. So we didn't know what to do, whether she goes back or what to do, and she had to go to Scotland Mohanji Center. So she decided that she will go ahead to Scotland, and because any moment if something happens, then she may have to go back to Bombay. And on the way, so Monday afternoon, she was going to take the flight to Scotland, and she was on her way to that airport. It's a different airport called Luton Airport, and she was driving. She was going to that airport. On the way, just before reaching that airport, she got a call that her mother passed away. So that was around 4 o'clock UK time. Okay. And normally, if she has to go back to Bombay in the flight the same day, usually the last flights are around 8 p.m. or 8:30 p.m. or 9 p.m. latest. So that means we had only 2-3 hours in hand by the time we can buy a ticket and she can go to airport. And so this seemed really impossible. I immediately checked the tickets, and there was nothing available for that day, obviously, because it is just 2 hours before the last time, right? So there was nothing available. The earliest was next day, and the flight ticket price was like skyrocket. It was about £2,000 or something like that, more than £2,000. So I don't know. I kept checking few airlines and all the all the travel ticketing, this thing, and suddenly there was this travel agency that is there in London. I never used them, but that name, Mohanji kept popping that name to me, Southall Travels. And then I found the phone number and I called them. When I called them, I said, this is an emergency. Can you find a ticket for tonight? So then they said, okay, we will look. It's difficult, but let me look. And the agent started looking, and he said, okay, there is I can find, but it is not direct flight. It is through one stopover. So that means even though and it will start in 8:30 p.m. but she will reach only the next day 4:30 p.m. afternoon, India time, 4:30 p.m. So then I said, can you look anything direct or anything that can reach earlier? Because, it will be like almost 24 hours. So then he said, it's very difficult. And he was looking. And then suddenly he said, wait, madam, I found there is one cancelled ticket I can see, which is on the direct flight. But that flight is leaving at 6:50. And by the time this was already 4:15 p.m., So he said 6:50 and there is a direct flight, only one cancelled ticket. So I said, okay, if it's a 6:50 flight, what time we should be at the airport? Because obviously we don't have 2 hours or 3 hours in hand. But what is the last that you can go? Because, the gate will close 1 hour before, which is 5:50. So then he said, if you can reach by 5:15 p.m., 5:15, then I think you'll make it. So immediately I called Preeti. My son was driving in the car. So I called my son and said, how far you, if you now return from Luton, from that road, and make your headway to Heathrow Airport, from where the Bombay flight will go, how long will it take? What is your ETA showing? Change in Google Map and say. So he immediately changed the stopover and changed. So he was there in a junction, where he could turn around and go. Otherwise, these motorways, you have crossed a junction. By the time you find another, 1 hour is gone. So he was right at a junction where he could, take a turn and return, reverse basically. And he said, my ETA shows 4:55 p.m., like 15 minutes before what the agent says. So I immediately called the agent. I said, please book the ticket. We are coming. And then I booked the ticket and did the checking online. So they reached there, and they did the bag drop, did the security check-in, happen in 15 minutes. So she actually reached at the gate exactly at 5:47 p.m. Means 5:15, 3 minutes before the gate was supposed to close. 3 minutes before. So all in all, everything happened in just 1.5 hours. Can you believe? International flight, ticket booked, check-in done, travel from one airport to another airport, security done, immigration done, and she reached the thing. So how did this happen? This is not really ordinary. This doesn't happen just like that. People don't get to go. I mean, this kind of emergency has happened before also. People take at least 24 hours. And then this is because direct flight, she reached Bombay next day morning, 8 o'clock in the morning. Even before people from other parts of India could reach, she reached. So that was just pure grace. So Mohanji had said, when I actually narrated through Mohanji that day, because I was very amazed. I mean, I know it's Mohanji's grace, but sometimes things happen which is just shakes you, and Mohanji said, like, I am there with her. So when he says, I am there with you, he means it, whether you can see it or not. So then when I narrated the whole thing, he said, not many people can see this. It's very, in a grand scheme of thing, this thing of, booking a ticket and taking a flight and going there is nothing. This is a whole thing of her mother passed away and all these things. But there is, even in that, there is nothing too big or too small when Mohanji takes charge. And when he takes your, when you connect to him, he takes your 100% complete charge, no matter what. So whether you have the eyes to see it, see is the grace, everything. Sometimes it may feel that, why did this happen? Why did Mohanji not look after me? But you don't see that where he has actually lifted you. Something that would have gone, very bad. Maybe you just had a bruise, So you should have the eyes whenever you also think that why Mohanji did not help me. Look and see where else he has, how many other places that he has helped you, and how many other ways that he has lifted you or protected you. So believing that through this meditation, this is what we are connecting. So when you are there with me, inside me, you there is no difference between you and me. There is no separation between you and me. You completely take care of me. So I have nothing to worry. What am I worrying about? I don't have a separate existence. Whatever in the physical life I have to go because of my own karmic agenda, I have to go through it. But hey, at least you are there with me, you know. So that is what you have to always remember, Shekhar. When you realize this truth, you know what, the expectation will go away, because you know he's giving you. He may not
Okay.
be, your imagination may be different, that I want you to give me this, you know, I want you to give me mango, but you gave me strawberries. You are not seeing that he's giving you strawberries. You are thinking, why did he not give me mangoes? You know. So the
Understand.
only thing that your perspective has to change to what else did he do. So open your eyes and you will see the grace, because it is just, and many people, all the 14 people who are they here in this group, every single person will give this testimony, that whenever, I mean, when they feel Mohanji's presence, everywhere they feel his grace. His grace is there in whatever way. It's only how we see things, that is the only difference. But even for that, it's okay if for you to, you know, expect from him, for you to, you know, demand from him, for you to cry in front of him, say, give me this, why are you not doing this? You know, you can do all this thing with him, because that's only happen when you have that, you know, like
Yeah.
the closest of the friends, or like a mother and child, or a father and child, and the best of the friends. You can only tell him. Who else will you go and say, you know? So I think
Right.
it's okay to complain to him, but also on a serious note, keep your eyes open, see the grace. I mean, there are many examples like that. Everybody will say, this was just happened recently, 2 days back, so it's fresh in my mind to tell you. But Mohanji's grace and Mohanji's presence, he will never go back from his word. If he said he's with you, he is with you, you know, no matter what.
So
So
actually, this expectations and thing I said, right? I am actually connected to Mohanji from mostly from last 3 years or so. So I didn't meet him or talk to him at all before. But
physically.
yeah, but
Mhm.
September 2022, I got the opportunity to meet him.
Mhm.
I got the opportunity to go at his residence and meet him. So after that, he actually helped me with some of my ailments. So he actually assisted me with Dr. Umeshji. He's still
Mhm.
helping me with something.
Yeah.
So even he's taking care of the expenses and all. So after meeting him, definitely I feel that that right to expect from him. I don't know, because I didn't I this expectations didn't come before meeting him. After
Mm.
that, I started expecting from him. I started to have that right to expect from him.
No, that's
Is-
because your connection grew, right? So
Okay.
you now feel more close. Like as I said earlier, you don't go expect anything from an external, you know, person that you're not connected, right? You wouldn't
Exactly.
ask food to somebody on the road, or from other house. You would ask the food only to your mother, right, in your own house.
Exactly.
So that just shows that your connection grew, and then this now you will see that your connection is not bound by whether you're physically meeting or not. I mean, how many people in this group here have not probably met him for many months or even years, you know, but they feel equally connected, equally strong, that connection. And also people, you know, the more you meet, even the expectation of meeting Mohanji also comes. And then when you don't meet him, you cannot meet him, then the anger even goes more. Why am I not able to meet when everybody else in the whole world is meeting, and you know, you see the photos and this and that, and why cannot I meet you, Mohanji? Why are you not meeting me? Even this expectation also comes. But this is all from love, right? Out of love. Why do you want to see him? If you don't have, you know, that connection, why would you like to meet him? I'm actually seeing here Mary Rose. Mary, you haven't met Mohanji physically, right? She's from Philippines. But I know that she's so connected to Mohanji.
Yes, ma'am, I haven't.
But yeah, you know,
I hope, I pray someday.
yeah. But I mean, you feel Mohanji as close as, you know, that
Yes,
there's
yes,
nothing,
yes.
you know,
Every day,
yeah.
every moment of every day.
Yeah, Parizad is saying the right thing. Marrying in the consciousness. We're all married in the consciousness. Well, I don't know marriage is a good thing or not, but yeah, one in the consciousness. But thank you. Julie, you wanted to say something? You opened your video.
Yes. I kept getting cut off, Subhasri, because I'm in France and the internet connection is terrible. But I'm so glad it seems to sort it out and I can speak to you.
Yes. Sure,
And
sure,
thank
please.
you so much for setting this up. It's fabulous.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
the
you.
connection, it so helps. And your beautiful voice doing the meditation really helps me.
Thank you, Julie. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so with that, I think we did the sharing now earlier. I know most of the time after the meditation, people don't like to speak. So today, since we have done the talk in the beginning, after the meditation, you can, I will not bother you anymore. So let's start the meditation. I'll share my screen and play the video. So before that, just sit with your spine straight, relax your shoulders, relax your body, close your eyes. And just feel your breath. Today we'll just do silence, deep breath. So just inhale deeply. And as you inhale, just expand your stomach. And slowly exhale, contracting your stomach. Once again, slowly inhale, expanding your stomach like a balloon to its fullest. And exhale slowly as you contract your stomach. Just repeat this 2 more times. And every time you are inhaling, just be aware of the life force that's entering your body. And this life force is moving to every single cell of your body with breath as its vehicle. And every time you exhale, be aware of all the negativities going away or being discarded through your exhalation. Sit with your spine straight, eyes closed, hands on knees or thighs. Relax your body. Observe your breath. Feel your inhalation and your exhalation. As you breathe in, feel the prana, the life force, entering your body and reaching each and every cell of your body. Feel your entire body and relax. Feel your toes, your feet, your ankles, Relax them. Feel your calf muscles, your knees, your thighs. Relax them. Feel your hips, your lower back, your lower abdomen. Relax them. Feel your middle back, your abdomen, your upper back, your ribs and your chest. Relax them. Feel your entire spine. Feel your shoulder blades, your shoulder joints and your neck. Relax them. Feel your upper arms, your elbows, lower arms, wrists, palms, the back of your palms and your fingers. Relax them. Feel your chin, your jaws, your mouth, your tongue and your lips, and relax them. Feel your cheeks, your nose, your eyes and your eyebrows, and your ears, and relax them. Feel your forehead, the top of your head. Feel your entire face and relax your whole facial area. Observe your breath again. Just be aware of the flow of prana. Now inhale deeply while expanding the abdomen like a balloon, feeling your breath and the prana deeply. Exhale slowly while contracting your abdomen. Do not rush. Keep breathing slowly and deeply throughout this meditation. Now chant along with the Mohanji Gayatri mantra slowly, or just listen to it. Feel the vibrations. Om Parabrahmane Vidmahe Shiva Tattvaya Dhimahi Tanno Mohana Prachodayat. Om Parabrahmane Vidmahe Shiva Tattvaya Dhimahi Tanno Mohana Prachodayat. Om Parabrahmane Vidmahe Shiva Tattvaya Dhimahi Tanno Mohana Prachodayat. Feel the vibrations of this mantra. Feel that you are connecting to Mohanji's consciousness. Now, bring your attention to your heart center. Visualize or feel your heart center as a beautiful, serene place, filled with bright, colorful, warm sunshine, with a soothing breeze, sweet fragrance, and calming sound of flowing water all around. Birds chirping, beautiful animals grazing happily. You can see a flowing river with crystal clear blue water. On the bank of it, you see a huge Audumber fig tree. Beneath it is a huge stone with a flat platform. You can now visualize Mohanji sitting on this stone platform with his right leg bent over the left knee, his hands raised in a blessing position, a heart-melting smile on his face, and the warmth of love in his eyes. You are seeing Mohanji just as you are meeting him physically, right in front of you. He is looking at you with compassion, so full of love. You look at his feet. They look so soft, so beautiful. You look at his hands, raised to bless you. You feel the flow of energy coming out of his palms to you. You bow down in front of him, touching your forehead, the third eye, to the big toe of his left foot. There is an instant feeling of powerful energy entering you. Raise your head after some time and look at his face. Bring your hands to your chest and join the palms together. Looking straight into Mohanji's eyes, you are opening up completely. No boundaries, no separation. Without speaking a single word, your expression, your love and devotion are reaching him. You feel his hand on your head, the ultimate assurance of blessing and grace. Close your eyes to observe this love, the energy that is flowing from Mohanji to you. At this moment, you rise beyond your physical sensations, memories, and thoughts. Just feel your oneness with the consciousness that you recognize as Mohanji in this physical form. You feel yourself in a dimension where you realize your eternal oneness with Mohanji. Mohanji is not separate from you. Mohanji is not outside of you. Mohanji is not this physical body. In this state of oneness, you realize your connection through many different forms, in many different yugas or eras. If any visions are flowing at this point, just witness them. Maybe scenes of being around Mohanji in Vrindavan or Mathura, or with him in Ayodhya or in the Chitrakoot forests, or on the shores of Lanka, or among the snow-capped mountain of Kailash. Just witness any vision that comes up in whatever form. Maybe you get visions of masters like Jesus, Mahavtar Babaji, Sai Baba, or any other deity. Just feel the eternal connection with pure consciousness that's always been there. Witness this. Feel this. Simply witness. even if there are no visions coming up, and even if you feel that there are never was any connection, still know that the ultimate connection is within the eternal oneness of consciousness. There is a purpose to you being connected with Mohanji in this life. Whether you have been connected to Mohanji for many years, or if you have only just discovered him, in whatever way you are presently connected to Mohanji, know that the truth of your connection is timeless, formless, and beyond all dimensions. Mohanji and you are one. Feel Mohanji as yourself. Feel Mohanji as the purest form of love. Feel Mohanji also in the impure, contaminated air. Also feel Mohanji in the beings with pains. Feel Mohanji in the eternal beauty. Also feel him in the heights of ugliness. Mohanji is everywhere. Mohanji is in everyone. Mohanji is in the light and in the darkness too. Mohanji does not discriminate. Mohanji does not choose. As you are feeling Mohanji and realizing the truth of your connection with him, feel how light you feel, almost levitating. You are breathing slowly and deeply, but you don't feel your breath or body. You realize that you are touching and being with Mohanji in a different dimension, where there is no duality, where there is no pain or suffering, no selfishness, no possessiveness, no fear, no insecurity, no guilt, no regret. You now have the constant experience of Mohanji's energy flowing through you as his hand is still on top of your head. Like Mother Yashoda saw the entire universe in the opened mouth of little Krishna. Like Arjuna saw Krishna as the universal appearance of existence, the Vishwaroop. You are seeing Mohanji in this state of expansion. You are experiencing what you cannot see with your open eyes. You are recognizing what no words can explain. You are seeing the truth called Mohanji. That truth is you. The truth is oneness. The truth is love. You are now looking at Mohanji's face again. His eyes with so much compassion and love for you. Your eyes are sparkling with a vision of the truth that you just saw. Mohanji is smiling lovingly at you. Your tears are flowing, but you are smiling too. You have the recognition now. You bow down once again at Mohanji's feet with deep gratitude for showing you the truth. You rise up and hug Mohanji, feeling his heartbeat, feeling his breath, feeling his fragrance. You know that you have reached home. You have arrived. In this state, you are complete. You are free. You are complete. You are free. Stay there in that ultimate state. Maintain that love, complete surrender, total emptiness. in the realization of this connection with Mohanji, realizing the ultimate protection that you have on all levels, make this affirmation and say it out loud. Being deeply connected to Mohanji, I am fully covered in divine, bright white light, inside and outside. Only the energies that are positive and benevolent may stay with me. All the other energies are reflected back to their original sources. Slowly bring your attention back to your breath. Deep inhalation and slow exhalation. Bring your attention to your body. Feel your fingers and toes. Move them slowly. Bring your hands to your chest and join the palms together. Express your love and gratitude to Mohanji for the experience during this meditation. You can chant along with this mantra or listen to it and feel the feeling of every word and the deep devotion that you have. Tvameva mata cha pita tvameva Tvameva bandhuscha sakha tvameva Tvameva vidya dravinam tvameva Tvameva sarvam mama deva deva. You are my mother and my father. You are my family and my friend. You are my knowledge and my wealth. You, Mohanji, are my supreme divine. Now, repeat to yourself the following affirmation, especially given by Mohanji. I will always help the helpless beings around me especially the children and the old people. I will always be as loving as Mohanji towards everyone. I will respect all beings and never hurt or harm anyone. I will share whatever I have in abundance with all those who don't have or who have little. I will live a life of compassion, kindness, and pure love. Now rub your palms together. Feel the warm energy. Place your palms on your eyes and give this warmth to your eyes. Move your palms over your face, your head, and over your entire body and give this warm energy. When you are ready, gently open your eyes with a beautiful smile. Jai Mohanji. Jai Mohanji, everyone. Hope you had a peaceful connection and beautiful connection with Mohanji through this meditation today. If anyone would like to share how you felt during today's session, or if you in general want to share anything about your connection, your relation with Mohanji, you're most welcome. If you'd like to remain in the silence and just feel Mohanji's presence, his love for you, and celebrate your relation, then we will close for today and we'll meet again tomorrow.
Hello, ma'am. I'm actually asking this to all Mohanji Acharyas recently. So I just wanted to ask you that how is your Kriya experience? If you do Kriya, can you please share?
Yeah, wonderful. Are you a Kriya initiate?
No, ma'am. I'm very curious. I'm interested, but I don't know if I'm eligible or not.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean, you would see there is in fact a whole book on people who've shared their Kriya experiences. There are many blogs, and there are many, and there are many who don't even write about it. But Kriya experience, doing consciousness Kriya is, I would say, in I can only talk about my own experience, is the pillar of my growth in spiritual journey. Obviously, we all have to go a long way. I definitely have to go a long way, but that definitely is the pillar, the meridian of my journey that made me grow. Everything changed, transformed, and it's not just one. Every technique that Mohanji gives, even his one glance, one Shaktipat, one hug also can transform people's life and has transformed our lives. But Kriya is a deep sadhana, is a sincere seeking of a person. So it's not that this is the only thing, but it is powerful, very, very powerful. And as Mohanji says, this is to cut across the karma. So you can exhaust your karmic agenda in many lifetimes, or this gives you a path to cut across, right, that in one lifetime. It is possible to do that in one lifetime. So as a sadhana, for every serious spiritual seeker, this is the greatest, as I said, it's a greatest pillar that Mohanji has given that you can do. How do you know if you are eligible or not? You can just give it to, first ask yourself, why do you want to do it? Is it because everybody else is doing and I want to do it? Or what makes you to long for it, to ask for it? And if you have doubt, if you don't know, then just surrender to Guru, like I did. When I applied for Kriya, I was not a very spiritual, I was not a very disciplined person as to who do a lot of sadhana. I used to not do any sadhana whatsoever. I had no desire of, growing high in spiritual, nothing, or to receive a guru. So, and I did not know when I was, of course, when I came to know slowly after Power of Purity meditation, I felt that this is something that I should do if I want to grow. But I didn't know whether I can do that regular sadhana and whether I can keep it up and whether I am even eligible to get it. So I surrendered to my guru. And I just said to Mohanji in my head that, if you think I'm eligible for this, you allow me, you approve my, the way I can see tangible is the application approval. So the application approval happened, and then I knew it is, his blessing came. So I didn't ask myself again whether I'm eligible or not. He approved it. I mean, obviously it's not personally, he doesn't do, but every approval comes through his blessings. So, and then he initiated. And then once I had that complete faith, then, looking back, I was initiated in 2016. And looking back, I would say the life transformation started from there. There are many, many things, but Kriya definitely is my, first thing of the base or the foundation of my transformation. So if you ask yourself, why would you like to do it? And then fill up the form on the website, write your thoughts, with open-mindedness and as much as possible openly what you feel. And then surrender to Guru. If he thinks you are eligible, you'll get it. And when you get it after training, you should practice it regularly. And just let you know, I mean, I do so many other trainings, but Kriya is one of the trainings that I do. And so far, even now, Kriya training takes about 6 hours. But that's my most, blessed training that I do. And I would never miss that. It's such an, just to do every time I do a Kriya training, it is just so enlightening. It gives a different experience altogether, So it's just so expanding. It's so expanding. So yeah, it is beautiful. Hundreds of people in the world now enjoy Kriya, consciousness Kriya. Nothing to worry. It's again coming back to the same discipline and determination. Kriya needs discipline, but it's for your own growth. You will see that growth, you will see the transformation, and life, you will be different. So again, try, ask yourself, contemplate, and apply for it.
Yes, definitely. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shekhar. Thank you for asking. All right. I hope this session has been useful, and please continue. Sorry, anybody else want to speak? Somebody else is unmuted. I can't see your name, ADAC. Namaste.
Good. Jai Mohanji.
Jai Mohanji.
Felt Guru's presence, Guru Mohanji's presence, and feeling very blessed.
Wonderful.
Yes, daily
आज
I am
आप
feeling.
बहुत अच्छी लग रही हैं, आज आप बहुत अच्छी दिख रही हैं, ऐसा ब्राइट आपके फेस में बहुत ब्राइटनेस है, you're looking very happy, joyful. बहुत अच्छी लग रही हैं.
गुरु मोहनजी की कृपा और बस आप लोगों की ये कृपा बस.
Thank you, Auntie ji, so much.
Thank you very much. Jai Mohanji.
Jai Mohanji. Jai Mohanji, everyone. Thank you so much for your time and being there. We'll see you tomorrow again. Thank you.